Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading. This is just one of the different mini readings I do. It's sort of a quicker version. Not really going much into depth about you or the other person. Just going to be putting out a few cards for you over here. 4 cards for you on your feelings towards the person that's on your mind, and 2 cards for what holds you to them. 4 cards for the person that's on your mind, and 2 cards for what holds them to you. Okay, so it's not, I do general readings, weekly readings, and stuff like that. So this is a different type of reading. I even have the monthlies coming out soon, which is more in depth, where I use more tarot cards. It's a longer reading, goes more in depth to what's going on for your month, and things that can help you out, things more like oracle cards and stuff in that reading. This is just sort of a quick little quickie love reading, just, you know, for what's going on and your thoughts about the person that is on your mind. I'm going to be using the Lover's Path Tarot, and although I do read reversals if they flip out, but this deck was not intended to be read in reversal. There's no reversal meanings for this deck. I do on my other readings where I'm not using this deck, I do reversals. I do read upright and reversals. Okay. All right, Virgo. So let's see what's going on. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I have a lot of new subscribers, and if you're one of them, I want to thank you. And if not, you know, if you like the content, you know, consider subscribing. I have a lot of different stuff coming, and I'm always guided by spirit, so I never know what I'm going to upload sometimes until right before I upload it or create it. All right. So, and when you hit the like button, you help the content get on the platform so other people can get their messages in case these messages don't apply for you. And it's greatly appreciated. I greatly appreciate it. All right. So on your side, you got some good things. You got Wheel of Fortune, you got Awakening. You also have a Tower. And then you have Union. So it's really good. You have a lot of major arcana. For 6 cards, 4 of them are major arcana. Okay, Virgo? And on the bottom of the deck for your side is some Triumph. So you're going to be wrapping up karmic cycles to start a new cycle, okay, with the person that's on your mind. All right, now let's do another quick shuffle and get some cards for the person who's on your mind. Okay. Okay, the person that's on your mind looks like they feel trapped. Yeah, looks they feel trapped and defeated. But they have hopes of a reunion in the future. It's a very interesting spread. It's sort of like Romeo and Juliet. And it's funny, I'm just going to show you real quick. But as I say Romeo and Juliet, I didn't even see that until I said that. Can you see that? I can tell you right off the bat, Virgo, this is romantic. Okay? Let me go through. Let's see what's on the bottom of their deck. Justice. The person that is on your mind is really wanting justice or will get justice, okay, in this situation. Which leads me to believe there was some injustices done against this person, okay, in love. Injustice is done. Now, this could be Anything from, you know, spell work to just being treated unfairly in love, and that person wants justice. All right, so in your corner, Virgo, right off the bat, great fortune and the awakening. All right, and Cupid. This is Cupid, okay? So this is like the Wheel of Fortune and awakening to purpose. And in this case, it's the purpose of love. So Cupid may have stricken you, Virgo, with his arrow. And Spirit may be talking to you, because here we have Zeus. I don't know how to say her name. Danae, I don't know. Don't leave a comment correcting me. Just, you know, go with it. But Cupid is working on your psyche, awakening you to love. And Zeus is also involved. So Virgo, I think that you're awakening to love. Maybe even for the first time, or maybe you had been closed off to love. But now you're starting to go through an awakening. And these are major arcanas, which means it's going to happen. You don't have a choice about it. Because this is... Major arcana is always the universe, always the divine. Meaning no matter how much you fight it, you're going to lose the battle. Okay? Speaking of which, when you fight it, what happens is oppression. You oppress yourself. You see there? And what's going to happen when you oppress your feelings, they're going to explode in this tower. See the storm? There's a storm warning here. This is your emotions. Okay? And these emotions are going to blow. You're going to blow your top if you keep holding in all these emotions. And notice how this figure is blocking the heart chakra. Now, this is on your side, Virgo, and I always tell everybody, you know, cross watchers or whoever, take it as it resonates. But I'm literally saying this is Virgo's side. This is the person on Virgo's mind. It doesn't have to be the person you're with, just the person you're thinking about. So I think that you have some strong emotions that are bottled up, but they are not going to stay bottled up for long, because you have a great awakening happening in your love life. You have the divine and the angels working on you. And like I said, when they're involved, they win. You don't have a choice, because what happens is this tower. They send tower. And if you still don't listen, they send another tower and another tower and another tower until you finally get it. And it looks like you will, because the next thing we have is the Four of Wands. Now, it doesn't take rocket science. Look at that picture. Picture's worth 1,000 words. They're standing there. They're reuniting. They're going to the next level. Maybe they got married. They're definitely stable in love and reunited. And I'm going to apologize if you hear anything in the background. We have a very bad storm where I'm at. And the wind is crazy. Things are blowing around. I don't know what they are. I still have the roof over my head. That's what matters. So, in tarot, the Four of Wands can also speak of twin flame. That's only if you believe in something like that. But I'm just putting it out there. That is one of the twin flame cards. So, you could be dealing with a divine counterpart. But whoever the one is that's on your mind, if you don't awaken to your emotions, you're going to have a tower moment. And it's not something that can be avoided. It is completely sent from the divine. It's for your own good. You know, sometimes we don't think it's for our own good. But when we look back later in life, we realize, oh, this had to happen. This just had to happen for my betterment. Now, here we have a lot of passion. A lot of passion, because we have the Temptation card and the Four of Arrows. So I imagine the person you're thinking about, you have a lot of obsession for. A lot of obsession. A lot of passion. And you probably imagine, you know, being with them because they're both in the bed. And this card also represents a lot of sexual healing. And yes, there is a thing of sexual healing. Some people are damaged sexually. But this is a couple, because this is a healing card. This to me is a card of sexual healing. Finally, all of these emotions that were suppressed, they get released. And then there's sexual healing. There's love. There's a healing. It's beautiful. Now let's see how your person, how your person feels. And let's see what holds your person, or the one that you're thinking about. This is who you're thinking about. Okay, whoever is on your mind that you find yourself thinking about, that's this person. On their side, we have, I haven't looked other than that one card, so. Oh yeah, they feel stuck. They feel stuck. They feel defeated. And you can see here, see, she feels stuck. She's in a prison. And she doesn't know how to escape. Now, over here, the Seven of Arrows can mean a couple of things. It can mean that they feel defeated in a love situation because the person is here. There's someone in bed that they want to leave, and they don't want to be oppressed. They want to leave the situation. Maybe the person on your mind is with somebody else, and they want to leave that situation. So the Seven of Arrows can mean two things. Feeling defeated. It can also mean fighting back and standing up for yourself. You know, arrows is energy. It's like seven of energy. And this Eight of Arrows is someone who they want to communicate, but she feels stuck. It almost reminds me of the Eight of Swords, where the person is stuck. But in this case, the way this card is depicted, the person feels stuck. They want to come to you. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you how much they love you. They want to tell you how much they miss you. But on some level, they feel defeated. And maybe for some of you, maybe some of them will fight and come towards you and say what they want to say. It's going to be different for all of you. But just by looking at these pictures, okay, and not worrying about what the card meanings are, I feel that the person on your mind feels stuck. They feel mentally stuck. They don't know how to come forward, or they don't feel they can come forward and talk to you, but they greatly want to tell you, look, they have a lot of emotions too. Okay? Just like you're going to have a tower, if you don't get your emotions out, this person is also suppressing. This person has a lot of love for you with this Eight of Arrows. Let's not get it twisted. They have a lot of love for you. But they feel defeated. I feel if they're with somebody, they want to leave that person to be with you or tell you. And I feel that if they had a chance to do so, they would fight, and they would do that. So take that how it resonates. Okay? That's for some of you. Claim it. If it's your reading, claim it. Now they're hoping, this person that's on your mind, they're hoping for a reunion with you. They want to celebrate with you. They want to go out and have great times with you. Okay? This is a card of waiting for your ships to come in. They're holding out. They're waiting to have a reunion with you. Kind of like you are with them. And it's a lot to celebrate. There's much happiness to be had. A lot of celebrating. You could be dealing with like I said, a twin flame. You could be dealing with a divine feminine. If it's a divine feminine, a yin energy, they're going to wait for you. The yin energy is the Empress energy, and they're not in their energy if they're chasing you. They're not allowed to chase you. But they are so desperately holding out for a reunion with you. They're hoping for your return. Because look how she is looking at him. And he's looking away. So, maybe some of you are dating and she knows this and she's waiting for your return. Waiting for you to get something out of your system. But she's waiting for your return. Or this energy, anyway. It's not gender specific. Just because you see men and women, you don't have to make it gender specific. Now, what's holding this person to you? Sorry if I bumped the camera. And this person here has not as much major arcana as you, but these two are major arcana. This person probably has direct link with angels because we have Archangel Michael right here. And we have Judgment right here. And it's like I told you, I believe what she's waiting, this yin energy is waiting for your return. Because look, here she is at her house, and here, I guess she's Rapunzel. I don't know. But to me, it reminds me, I don't even know who it is. It reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. And here, they're waiting for you, and I take that to be you. And this is like a reunion. The two meet. And it's guarded by angels. Because this is a Temperance card and a Judgment card. So the angels are supporting this union. And the masculine has a very strong chance of returning, especially after this Tower. And balance is achieved. And there's a reunion. And another thing that sticks out to me with the twin flames is look at these two. I'm just looking at two figures who look like they're from two different backgrounds, two different cultures. That just sticks out to me. So, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo. I'm going to tell you the signs that are here. Doesn't mean that they're the signs you're dealing with. It's just the energies. We all embody all these energies, but we have a lot of Jupiter. We have Jupiter here. 19 says awakening, but this is the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck on your side, okay? The happiest card. It's also Divine Masculine, okay? You have the Four of Arrows, okay, which can be, it's like swords, it's healing, it's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have the Tower here, which is Aries and Scorpio, it's Mars energy. The Four of Wands, which is more fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The Devil card, which is Capricorn. The Judgment card, to me, it's the angels, okay? Whenever any of the cards that have angels, I consider it as angels protecting it. I know that there's something probably ruling it, but for me, Whenever it's the angels in the card, even here in the awakening, it's angels. Angels, look. This is the Sun card. We got 2 angel cards right here together. Like I said, this person that's on your mind is heavily guarded by angels. And I believe they're guided by angels. But I do know that this balance card here stands for Archangel Michael, because I work closely with Archangel Michael myself. And that's temperance. 3 of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, the air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And that is 8 of Swords. I'm sorry for that. They are trapped. That is the 8 of Swords in regular tarot. But I feel strongly they want to talk to you. What I meant to say is it reminds me of the 8 of Arrows, but it's the 8 of Swords, so I was right the first time. It is a person who's trapped. You have to forgive me. This Mercury retrograde, sometimes it messes. It's a little confusing, and when it comes to messages, it messes up messages. I'm going to blame it on Mercury retrograde anyway. Just go with it. We're still in Mercury retrograde until the 3rd of February. But they're hoping for you. And there's this fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have just about everything here. We have all the elements. I mean, we have Capricorn for the element of Pentacles, okay? For the element of, like, Virgo, okay? Like your earth sign. But there's a lot of love here. There's some blockages on your person's side. You also have a Tower coming because you're also suppressing your emotions. The thing is, Virgo, you both have angels working with you to bring you together. So I do believe it's a divine union. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Love you guys. Namaste.